Nigerian Air Force fighter jet on a mission against bandits in Kaduna State has mistakenly bombed a ground soldier, PR Nigeria reports. This comes as the fighter jet also killed scores of fleeing armed bandits in the area. It was learned that the unnamed ground soldier lost his life after sustaining terrible injuries from the military bombardment he was caught in. The terrorists who were fleeing troops onslaught in Niger were intercepted at Labi along Kaduna-Benengwari Road, a security intelligence officer said. The source, who spoke on condition of anonymity, said the bandits were reported to be in contact with ground troops around the Labi general area. Subsequently, the contact with the troops led to the bandits taking the option of following another route to continue their movements. Effective intelligence efforts necessitated the blocking of their alternative route by the reinforcement ground forces and the dispatch of attack platforms bearing heavy armaments for effective annihilation of the armed bandits. On arrival, visual and radio contacts were established with the ground forces, who described the description of the bandits to the crew. The armed bandits and herds of cattle were brought to instant doom as airstrikes were conducted in close succession over the general area. Fleeing bandits were followed up and engaged decisively with sincerity of purpose, he said. Villagers in the past have reported some civilian casualties in near-daily bombardment in northern Nigeria. In 2021, a military jet that came to repel an attack by Boko Haram dropped a bomb that landed in a compound where civilians were having child christening. A fighter jet also on a mission against Boko Haram extremists in April 2021 mistakenly bombed men of the Nigerian army, killing over 20 officers. The soldiers, who were reinforced from Ngandu village, were said to be on their way to Menok, headquarters of the Kaga local government area of Borno State, which was under attack by militants from the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram, the Islamic State West Africa province. Some of the Chibok girls kidnapped by Boko Haram in 2014 and freed last year also said 3 of their classmates were killed by Air Force bombardments. In June 2021, an offensive area bombardment of the Nigeria Air Force Alpha jets carried out around Genur town in Niger State resulted in the killing of some wedding guests. What do we call this? A coincidence or a mistake or whatever? I know a lot of people will not even believe them because, you know, when anything that concerns the government, honestly, people or the Nigerian army, people don't usually trust them. Of course, it could be a mistake. It might be it could be a coincidence, but the ones that happened in the past, people could not really fathom or could not even reconcile how that could be a mistake. It has been happening over and over again. Unfortunately, this person had to go. You can imagine the one that affected about 20 officers. 20 officers. And you begin to wonder, what is the rush? You know, you can see that towards the end of this administration, we are beginning to see this force with the Nigerian army combating these bandits. If this was what they started doing from the beginning, I'm sure all these things would have been nipped on the bud. But, well, like they always say, it is better late than never. Whether it is a deliberate act, whether this is now they are trying to wake up or there's an agenda or they have reasons for doing that, only God knows. Only God knows. Well, it was a calculated attempt to eliminate that soldier in disguise of hitting a bandit. When are we as a country going to come out of this great injustice upon ourselves? This is truly sad. It could be true, it could not be true. Nobody knows. Nigeria under Mr. Integrity is in autopilot. Rest in peace to the dead. I see 2023 shall be a final push for Islamic extremists Fulani to capture Nigeria by all means, and the mission have started. They have developed or deployed their full soldiers and Biafra enemy from coastal region, masterminded by Asari Dokubo, the Islamic extremist puppet, to carry out the assignment, but it's going to be hot in coming days. Already the strikes was aimed at the soldier, not the bandits. Just like I said, people will not believe. Nobody's going to be believing this. Nothing in Nigeria presently ever happens by mistake. No whether no bandits they drive the jets. The soldier was probably one of the infidels killing Buhari's S-men and bandits ISWAP brothers. Good news, God bless bandits. Recruiting Boko Haram into Nigeria military is the worst evil Buhari-led regime did to Nigeria. The record of the innocent dead soldiers are more than repentant bandits. What a shame. Say what? Killing a soldier by accident? Why the bandits are operating freely? Hope federal government compensates your family. I think the Nigeria Air Force should just operate on ground. They pose more danger on air than the real terrorists. That is unprofessional by the pilots. That is the result of quota educational system. When people are not selected on merit, rather on quota system, always on mistake. After now, they will deny it. Justin, you can imagine. It's not funny at all, but rest in peace to those poor soldiers. Again? Not again. Should we be hearing this kind of thing? It's very, very wrong. And unfortunately, they supposed to have a proper condemnation or coordination with people on ground before hitting their target. Thank God it's not the helpless refugees in the north they call IDP camp that was the target, but rather the terrorists themselves. It's okay. Why Nigeria Air Force has never bombed bandits and terrorists by mistake? They always bombed IDP camp, civilian population, and southern Christian military officers. Always killing your military personnel and innocent, harmless Nigerians. No precision. Too bad. They will come out and say, oh, that was not Tito. That was not what happened. Maybe the soldier don't kill bandits too much before. Stop killing our boys. You know here. Now you go here for grave. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What you get when so-called repentant Boko Haram pilots a plane, always Air Force killing innocents and claim it is by mistake, and those soldiers will never learn. Who is driving that fighter jet? That soldier driving is a Boko Haram. People are just saying what they want to say. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, those who are on the field, those who are on the field, I so much sympathize with them. Those soldiers on the field. Give them proper lesson how to give grid location to the army. Are they not supposed to be aware? Are they not supposed to know all this? So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.